making a video to talk about this and this thing right here. So basically it's a septum piercing. My glasses are dirty. Okay, sorry. Ignore the fact that I'm a mess. Literally haven't washed my face. Just got up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a video on how I clean my septum. So yeah. To tell you a little bit about the septum first, the septum piercing is one of the best piercings to get if you're thinking about, doing a lot of piercings or whatever, because it's one of the easiest to keep clean, it's one of the fastest to heal, and just... So, to start off by saying, there's so many things that you have to be careful with. When I first got my piercing, I literally hit my face like 10 times. If you have if you have glasses, then be ready to not do this 30 times, because literally I did it so many times. So when I first got my septum piercing, they gave me a big sheet about what to do, and one of the main things was not to touch your nose. And I will say that that is one of the best pieces of advice that they can give you, because of the fact that even if you just touch the tip of your nose, there could be bacteria on your finger that can get in your nose. And I've seen the pictures. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. One of the things that they did tell me is a lot of people like to flip theirs on the inside. I'm not gonna do mine right now because it's weird. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm not doing it. But and then I did a lot of research, and actually if you flip it a lot, which is something that a lot of people don't know, you could actually wear the skin right here, and it could just, it'll just be, you'll have a gap. No, you'll have a nose gap, and you don't want a nose gap, you feel me? So yeah, be careful. If you're gonna leave it up, then just leave it up. Don't touch it, leave it alone. Make sure you're keeping it clean if it's in your nose. And they also told me that I had to stay not sick. So conveniently enough, I got this piercing when the seasons were changing from summer to, or from winter to summer, or from winter to spring, but it basically went winter to summer because I'm in the Midwest region. So yeah, I got really sick. I had allergies, nose running, but I kept it clean the whole time. So honestly, if you have allergies or if you have runny nose problems, I wouldn't even worry about it. As long as you keep it clean, not too clean, I'd say wash it once to twice a day, because it could really dry it out. And if you're a kid, you don't want to keep the kid, or you don't want to wash the kid too much. If that sounds weird. You want to expose the kid to germs, but not too many germs, So you can't wash it too much, or it's going to be used to that and you're going to have to continue that. You don't want that. And also something you can get is dry socket, which I've heard about it. It sounds awful. It's probably super painful, so you want to stay away from it. So I talked to my friend. She had a piercing, and the best thing to wash it with, I've been seeing these videos where girls are talking about dial soap. Do not use dial soap on your piercing. Antibacterial soap is the worst thing, because antibacterial goes in, takes all the bacteria out, all the bacteria. You need good bacteria. Just like, vaginas. Vaginas need good bacteria. So what I use is I use pure sea salt, literally like $1.50 at Walmart, and then just some this is really high, hot water. And you can either dip your nose into it, or you can take a Q-tip and go around it. I'm just gonna kind of take a Q-tip and go around it, just to kind of show you guys how I do it. And yeah, for a cup, this is probably more than a cup. You use literally 1/4 of a teaspoon. When I first started, I literally used an entire teaspoon, and it was actually burning my nose because of how concentrated it was, because of all the salt, which actually salt can dry it out too. So you got to be careful if you're making a saline mix like this, that you're only using 1/4 of a teaspoon for a cup, or per cup, whatever. But if anything like that happens, if you mess up, if it starts burning, it's not the end of the world. I'm a hypochondriac. I thought it was. It wasn't. We good. So I'm just gonna get my Jeffree Star mirror out, Sorry if you don't like Jeffree Star. I get it, It's a mess, so. Okay. So, I had to whip my glasses off. Look at these Q-tips. They make cheetah print Q-tips. When did they do this? I don't know when they started making cheetah print Q-tips. I missed that memo, but, they're so cute. They're so cute. Okay. So, let me make the little mixture first. And I'm never really exact with a fourth teaspoon. I literally just, I'm like, oh, that looks like it's about, well, a little bit of this. That looks like it's about a fourth, right? Somebody's calling me. You probably think that you are better now. Alright, so I'm just gonna, I don't know why that's so satisfying for me to watch. That's so cringy. Okay, so, it should start looking foggy. I don't know if you can tell that it's dissolving. It's dissolving. And once it gets like that nice fogginess, honestly, sometimes I taste it. Because if it's too salty, then it's not good. But like, I looked at it, so I'm not going to taste it because that's just nasty. But sometimes I just dump it and then stir and then taste. Alright, and then I'm just going to take a Q-tip. Also, I'd like to add, I've had this for about a month now. And I heal pretty well, so it's about healed now. I'm sorry that I'm a mess, y'all. I'm such a mess. I'm just cleaning around the piercing. When I first got it pierced, I actually used to use a spray bottle, like the little traveler spray bottles. I put it on the direct instead of the mister so that it can get right there. Because it was a little bit too sore to touch it. I was literally such a hypochondriac when I first got it, so if you have any questions, you can just leave them in the comments, because literally, I was like freaking researching everything. And I got so happy when it started moving on its own, because when you first get it, it's really stiff, but then after a while, it starts moving. So yeah, and then another way you can do it, which I'll just show you real quick, is you could just dip your nose into the actual water. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, you could just dip it like that. And then bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, ew. It's dripping. It's dripping on me. Well. So, yeah, that was the end of this video. It's pretty short, straight, simple, to the point. Depending on where you go, you know, they might tell you, like, different times on when to replace it. Honestly, if you feel that it's healed, I would go back to the place that you got it. And please go to a tattoo shop or a piercing shop, somewhere that they have a room for it, it's sterilized. Don't go to the mall. So many, oh my gosh, oh lord, so many videos I've seen on YouTube, girls going to the mall, and they're so confused on why their stuff is just looking all wrong, or it crunched. Why did it crunch? Because they pierced in your cartilage, girl. It's not supposed to be in your cartilage. They're supposed to find the sweet spot. It's supposed to be a little pinch. If it's anything not like that, then you need to get it taken out. It'll heal up. You could try again. So, yeah, that's it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Give it a like. If you have any questions, comment them down below, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.